Hello there, members of Tribe. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is good to you. It's a blustery day here in the northwest of Ireland, and but basically, you know, like literally, basically, I hope you're doing well. Members of Tribe, I'm making this video because I believe we have to talk about a few things. Now, when I hear people complaining about Israel, which is a wonderful, wonderful country. As Ireland's number one Shabbos guy, I cannot say anything bad about Israel. I think Zionism is the way forward. It's progressive, and the countries around Israel are all very backward, very primitive. And I think it's very, very essential that we have a greater Israel project to make a more progressive landmass in that part of the world. So, we have to get behind the Zionist project. Now, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather because I was out last night on the Raz. It was karaoke night at the local pub, and I was belting out me Neil Diamond songs. I was also singing Philadelphia by, is it Bruce Springsteen? Wonderful, wonderful guy, Bruce Springsteen. And, I had reached the final. You wouldn't believe it. I'd reached the final, and there were four of us in the final. And but I didn't win it. Let's just leave it at that. It's still quite galling. I thought I was the best one in the pub. I didn't win it. It was a woman who won it. A woman, an old woman. She was singing a Dolly Parton song. That's what won it. So that's the kind of stupid judges that were involved in the competition. But anyway, I digress. I was watching a video clip from Glastonbury, the music festival over there across the pond, and across the channel, if you will, across the channel. And there was a group called Bob Vylan. Now, I don't know what kind of music. It's kind of like rap, but it's not rap. It's kind of like punk, but it's not punk. Whatever it is, I get behind it. I tell everyone it's great because young people like it. And if the young people like it, it makes an old man like myself more hip in the eyes of the young people. So, I was watching this in the pub before the karaoke competition started, and I was nodding my head to show everyone that I was really digging this track, this tune, And the song was called "I Heard You Want Your Country Back." Now, this is where there's some bad language, so you might want to get your kids out of the room. Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up. Now, I was nodding away to this track. I thought it was really great because you got a lot of knuckle dragging white supremacists over there in Britain, and it puts them in their place. The black people are taking over, which is really great. You want a tolerant and multicultural society, and modern Britain was built on the backs of the Windrush generation. Not the millions of my fellow Irishmen who went over there. No, no, no. It was built on the backs of blacks. So they've every right to say it's their country now, and you're not getting it back to the white supremacists. Basically, kind of literally. So, and I was totally with these guys, but then later I was looking at the news, and I opened up a website. It's called itv.com. Okay, I believe this is an English website based possibly on the TV channels, and the headline is Glastonbury. Police assessing comments made during Kneecap and Bob Vylan sets. So I scroll down, big picture of an Afro-Caribbean there, just wearing a pair of shorts, white shorts. Okay, it says here, Kneecap said, okay, right, don't care about that. It says, police continue to examine videos of comments made by acts Bob Vylan and Kneecap at Glastonbury at the festival. I need my glasses here. As the festival enters its third day. Okay, right. Rapper Bob Vylan of rap punk duo Bob Vylan on Saturday led crowds on the festival's West Hall stage in chants of Free, Free Palestine. Now, that, as Ireland's number one Shabbos guy, that just tore through me heart hearing that. That's a horrible, a hate-filled chant. And death to the IDF. So that's another horrible and hateful chant. Before a member of Irish rap trio Kneecap suggested fans start a riot, that's a quote, by the way, start a riot, outside his bandmate's upcoming court appearance. Okay, now, it goes on. In a post on social media, Avon and Somerset Police said, "We are aware of the comments made by acts on the West Holts stage at Glastonbury Festival this afternoon. Video evidence will be assessed by officers to determine whether any offences may have been committed that would require a criminal investigation." Well, I'm no legal eagle, but I can tell you these two acts should be deported to Madagascar. That's where I'd send them, to Madagascar, where they can't. That would be the humane. There's another way we could treat these people, but I don't think it would be accepted on the internet, so I'm not going to say it. But I think a humane way of acting with these hate-filled people would be to deport them to Madagascar. Let them create a little hate-filled colony in Madagascar, somewhere like that, basically. So, let me know what you think. I think this is outrageous. Israel is the only country in the Middle East that supports homosexuality and supports all manner of sexual perverts. And I think, as Zionists, as we in the tribe here, we must protect Israel at all costs. Otherwise, we're going to be in situations where we get stoned to death for just talking about anything, really. So, I'm terrified of what's coming down the tracks here unless we nip this in the bud. Okay, look after yourselves. Have a song in your heart, by the way. Have a song in your heart, and let it ripple across the puddles. Let it ripple across the puddles, and enter the souls of your loved ones. Look after yourselves. I fucking love you bastards. You fucking gorgeous bastards. I fucking love you. Fucking love you.